Who? Well, me, Jarvis, and I am a children's book illustrator and author, and these are some of my books, and I live in a house in Manchester, so that's me. When? Well, about 13 years ago, 13 or 14 years ago, we used to have a blackboard in our flat, and I just now and again start writing poems on there. So there might be love poems or like just a funny poem. I once did a poem for the cat. If someone come over, I would write a little poem for them. And I'd never written things before that, so it was just kind of like just something to do. But then I started to illustrate little poems I'd written, and actually that's where this whole thing began. Okay, that's where this whole book thing began. Where do ideas come from? It's a tricky one that. They come from everywhere. So they come from wherever you want them to come from. Sometimes I like taking very kind of mundane things and trying to play about and turn them into ideas. So I think they come from two places, like true things, real things, and they come from play. So put those two things together and hopefully you've got some ideas. Now I'm not saying they'll be good ideas, but you'll make ideas, and that's what I do. And why am I doing this? Well, I can't stop doing it. That's partly, that's part of it. I've sort of been doing this since I was 4, so it would be odd to stop now. What do I write about? Well, it's funny when I'm writing, I'm not thinking, I know, I'll write about this. But having looked back at what I've written over the last 10 years, I've realised I do write about a similar theme, and it's often creativity. So there'll be something like, I don't know, using creativity to talk about something, or it could be a character using a creative way of getting out of something, getting out of a pickle. Or it could be, more often than not, it's using creativity to show love to someone, or affection, or friendship. And so, yeah, even though I don't realise it, I do write a lot about creativity. How now, brown cow? Well, how do I do it? How do I do the visuals? I always start with one thing, so I'll just pick one thing about a book and just try and do that as best I can. You've got to kind of work out what is the most important thing about the book, and then illustrate it. So it might be the characters, or it might be something like in my book, Boy with Flowers. It's obviously the flowers, so I start with the flowers. Or similarly in my new book, Our Pebbles, Answers on a Postcard, it's the pebbles. So I start off with one thing, and then everything else grows from that point. Everything kind of falls into place from that point, but you've got to find that one thing first. I can't do it all in one go. It's too complicated. Yes to double espressos and cheesecake, and Peter Blake and Alan Bennett and Bob Shea, Carly Gledhill, and terrible Sunday rom-coms. Yes to all of those. Yes to my dog Milo and my wife Jenna and our nice house and just sitting about in the garden. Yes to all that, please. Oh, and books as well, yeah. Yes to books. No. No to parsnips. Like, Who's eating a parsnip? Melted ice cream. I can't do melted ice cream. I have to eat ice cream like that. So parsnips and melted ice cream, no, 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 no. And, oh yeah, and if there's one bit of advice that I would give any creative person, writer, whatever, very important piece of advice, it would be this.